Are you tired of the same old cat and dog routine? Are you looking for a unique and quirky pet to add to your household? These furry critters may not be the first animal that comes to mind when you think of pets, but they're surprisingly easy to care for and can make great companions. From their adorable chubby cheeks to their curious nature, there's a lot to love about these little rodents. So, why not shake things up and give a marmot a chance to steal your heart? In this video, we'll explore what it takes to keep a marmot as a pet, including their diet, living environment, and exercise needs. Get ready to fall in love with the ultimate underdog of the pet world, the marmot.
Petopedia.
If you're thinking of keeping a marmot as a pet, you might want to reconsider. Not only is it illegal in most places, but you might have a hard time explaining to your friends why you have a giant squirrel in your backyard. Plus, good luck trying to teach it for a fetch or do any other tricks. These critters prefer to just lounge around and eat all day. And let's not forget the fact that they might just decide to hibernate in the middle of your living room. So, unless you're ready for a big furry roommate who doesn't clean up after themselves, you might want to stick to more conventional pets. When it comes to creating a proper habitat for your marmot, you might end up with a burrowed hollow in your backyard big enough to fit a small car. And that's just the beginning of the trouble. Imagine trying to convince a marmot to take a break from its daily burrowing routine to snuggle with you on your couch. It's like trying to convince a squirrel to pay rent for a living in your attic. In all seriousness, marmots are wild animals, and keeping them as pets is neither a suitable nor a legal option. It's better to leave them to their natural habitat and appreciate them from afar, rather than trying to domesticate them and risk harming both the marmot and yourself. If you want to keep your marmot healthy and happy, you got to give them a proper diet. These little critters are herbivorous, so you'll want to load them up with plenty of grasses, forbs, and other plant-based goodies. But don't just give them any old salad. Marmots are picky eaters, and they know their stuff when it comes to foliage. So what should you put on the menu? For starters, you'll want to serve up a variety of grasses like wheatgrass, bluegrass, and fescue. These are like the bread and butter of a marmot's diet. They can't get enough of them. Next up, toss in some forbs like clovers and dandelions. These will give your marmot a bit of a variety and spice up their mealtime. But wait, there's more! Marmots also love chewing down on shrubs and bushes, especially when it's getting chilly outside. Giving them some willow, sagebrush, or wild rose to nibble on, and they'll be in hog heaven. And if you really want to treat your marmot, add in some fruits and berries like strawberries, raspberries, or blueberries. It's like dessert for these little guys. Marmots are social animals that live in large groups in the wild, and they depend on their group members for survival. In captivity, they are isolated from their natural social environment, which can lead to stress, anxiety, and other health problems. The lack of socialization can also affect their behavior, making them aggressive or fearful towards humans. Marmots have specific dietary needs that are difficult to provide in a home setting. They require a diet of grasses, roots, and other plant materials that are readily available in the wild but not necessarily in a home environment. Providing the proper diet requires knowledge and resources that most people do not possess. Marmots are also active animals that require ample space and opportunities for exercise in captivity. They're often confined to small cages or enclosures that do not provide the space they need to move and play. This can lead to obesity and other health problems. Finally, marmots can carry diseases that can be transmitted to humans, making them a health risk. For example, ground squirrels, a type of marmot, can carry the bubonic plague, which can be deadly to humans. In conclusion, keeping a marmot as a pet is not recommended. Marmots are wild animals that are not suited for domestication, and attempting to keep them as pets is both unethical and irresponsible. Instead, it is best to appreciate marmots and other wildlife in their natural habitats, or through educational programs at zoos and wildlife centers. So, this is the weird pet you've never heard of. Hope you have found this video insightful. Let us know what you want us to talk about next. Thanks for watching the video. Like, comment, and share this video if you find it useful. Then subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for further updates.